Yeah, we are here at the entrance. Again, a lot of mist today, so pretty much like the Ermine Mountain seems like, but the height is lower than this one is 1,860 meters, something like that. Yeah, let's get started. So we came across this kind of temple here, which is the starting point, and then I'm having the sketches, the kind of omen shoe to start first, and let's see how it performed today. The Yellow Mountain has two routes. One is from climbing from the front mountain, and then one is climbing from the back side of the mountain. And the back side of the mountain is easier, sounds like easier, and not that steep. So a lot of people is taking the back side one. And because there's too many people over there, so I'm taking the front side. So not that much people. Yeah, the sun comes out, which is quite comfortable. And then I think this is the beauty of the Yellow Mountain. You can see, the rock mountain over there, sitting in the cloud. And then there's, river running down there. We just came through the Ciguang Temple. So it's quite different from the Ermine Mountain that you keep burying in the mist or in the forest. There's some open views. Yeah, they have pretty cool big rocks all the way around. And then, yeah, the rock pass. I do carry more foods and waters today, so learning from the Ermine Mountain. So I have like 4 bottles of water, and then yeah, I think 8 chocolate bars something, and then dry pork meat, and 2 sausage also. So I think pretty much the food is good enough for me for one day at least. And we have supplies on the way, I think. And then the road is, I think the road is so far okay. And the backpack is heavier comparing to Langacho because I took a sleeping bag and also a kind of down jacket and a hard shell jacket with me in case I staying a night here. You see how people carrying stuff to the mountain, supplying shops, on the mountaintop. Less than 30 minutes, but it's sweating a lot already. I hate the feeling of keep sweating. And all the clothes are wet, and I think I wear trousers today, which is not right cold because it's hot and humid here still. So yeah, sweating a lot. Pretty cool stairs ahead of me, and it's climbing to about 50% of the mountain. I just feel like I have like low chemistry with this shoe, so I think uh, the arch is really tired already. And then the heel cup is quite loose, so in general the loose fit is I think slowing me down. And also I think this cutout on the outsole here, it makes me having uh more movement on the arch, especially I'm carrying a pretty heavy backpack today. So yeah, in general it's just too soft I think for this kind of hard rock path, and without any lacing system it just it's not giving me the feeling of security. So I'm going to switch to a different sock liner and see whether it helps. If not, then we will switch to the Curry basketball shoe and try. Yeah, I don't have chemistry with this shoe, I think. Yeah, so this is the sock liner I bought, to switch in, which, made in US, looks very professional. They have a plastic piece for the arch support, and then there's multiple cushioning pad, featuring Poron for the forefoot, and also a blue piece Poron for the heel for soft absorption. And so there's Sono performance, with different harness, built in. A very good curve on the arch, So let's see with this switch in whether the shoe can feel better. Yeah, this is the original Skechers sock liner, which is very soft. So pretty much in their mind, I think the old man shoe is just, everything soft, right? Some air cushioning curve on the bottom, but technically I don't really feel it because it's all actually, it's not really perf, it's close, by the top of the foam. So don't really feel the breathability, just everything is too soft, I think. So let's make the switch. It looks like got a much higher arch here. And then since it's also higher hardness, so I think it should be feeling tighter also. Let's make a try and see. Yeah, it's very surprised that after switching the sock liner, suppose it should be doing a better job, but my arch actually feeling the pain much quicker before making the switch. So maybe because the arch is too high and not really like fitting to my arch, like its high arch design is actually fighting against my flat arch. And then the road path is really uneven. So actually with this shoe, without shoelace, very loose fit upper, is a lot of internal slippery between the sole and the sock liner. So I think it takes a lot of energy away and make my foot feeling tired much quicker. And this so-called professional sock liner is actually quite slippery, I think. And this high arch here is actually nah, it's not making me easier. So yeah, no choice. I think we need to switch to the lacing system and try the curvy one. I think it's definitely not recommended to wear a laceless shoe, for this kind of long distance walking. This one is quite different. But comparing to the Skechers, it has a cutout on the arch area. This one is totally flat, so maximizing the ground contact. Yeah, the curvy one on foot now, and let's see, it fits. I think it fits a little bit short though, so my big toe is actually, I think, kind of touching the front of the shoe already. So, but let's see how the bottom feels like. Yeah, I think very different from the Ermine Mountain. Like this one, he just keep asking you to climb, towards the top, like kind of one straight line. So very steep, but I think it's not that much ups and downs. So yeah, I think it's okay, straightforward. It's a good one. The left foot of the shoe, the tongue is really a pressure point that is making me very painful. You see that? It's kind of, biting into my foot here. And this Hippers logo is very stiff. So yeah, it's really annoying. Kind of strange. Like two shoes, they have pretty significant failure, I think. Yeah, even just didn't even finish 50% of the climbing. And this tongue biting is making me really painful that I have to stop and adjust. Yeah. Yeah, there's some spot here that you can go out and take picture, and it's like this. It's pretty scary, so let's go and check out. That's how things in front of me, kind of watching my step. Yeah, see that? See that? Yeah. Once the mist is gone, right? Once the fog is gone, it will be really astonishing, I think. See over there? Yeah, that's the feature of the Yellow Mountain. It's like it's astonishing. It's kind of scary. Yeah. Yeah, another great path ahead of me. This place is called Tianmenkan, which means the entrance of the sky. So yeah, like this stair. After this stair, you are entering into the sky. So this is the gate of the sky.